This is the Week 16 video update, boys. We're sitting here in Candilas' kitchen. We're about to get some results. You already know what's good. We're gonna get dizzy at Mo Tizzy tonight with Jay Palms. He's got to drink out that awful loss that he took this week.
Are you sure like your parents weren't black or of the colored genre? I mean, like you're Italian. Mo Tizzy. What's a Mo Tizzy?
No,
he's either Snoop.
Danny made that one up. You getting dizzy at Mo Tizzy? He's got a shirt.
Shout out to Danny for the beauty trade. All right, let's hop right into this week's video update. We're gonna hit it up with our loser division. Sacco division. Loser, Sacco, same shit. They all suck. We're gonna talk about Beastin' and Benny and the Jets.
We beastin', baby.
All right, so we got Beastin' beating down Benny 127-97. Big performances out of Sammy Watkins.
Amir Abdullah.
Yeah, 18 for Abdullah, overcame the late fumble. Aaron Rodgers only got him 14 points. They gotta fix that shit quickly.
He's a bad man.
And not this week.
Just bad.
Yeah, he is playing bad. And then 27 from New England, so that got them up to 127. Benny and the Jets threw 28 out from Bortles and 21 out from D-Jax. I think D-Jax is like the most impossible receiver to cover downfield.
Yeah.
Like
he's quick as fuck.
Him and Odell.
Yeah,
I think, and Odell dropped that wide open one last weekend.
He did. He dropped a wide open touchdown.
That might have actually beat you if he caught that.
Yeah. If Odell made that catch. There's a lot of things you could say.
Like that.
Looking
and
at
then -1 from Carolina.
You could also say that he should have been ejected even before that. So
yeah, I think he should have been ejected.
Whatever.
All right, let's hit the second semifinal game.
You suck, Andrew. You're going back to the Sacco.
Oh, that's right. That sucks. Was he there last year too?
2 years ago, I think.
Who did Jordan beat?
No.
Who did Jordan beat last year? Or lose to last year?
Did he? I think Jordan may have beaten Andrew.
No, Jordan was the Sacco last year.
Yeah.
Like you went worst almost first, but then I creamed on him. Okay, second game is sibling rivalry. We got 114 for Hit That Blunt to 106 from Sanu Tanu. 29. Well, she won a week.
Danny still hasn't changed his name from last year.
You get pissed about that every week.
Once his girlfriend took away his balls, he forgot to change his fantasy lineup, I guess.
I mean, he didn't have balls last year either. He was the fucking Sacco Bowl.
You're not going to win.
What
do we call the funniest person medal again?
Oh, LOL-er?
LOL Yower.
LOL Yower.
LOL Yower.
We should probably give out the medals tonight too after this game. You know what I mean? Like, or are we gonna?
We give it at the draft.
Yeah, I know. We should at least talk about it. Like it's a award show. We gotta talk about it a little bit. Okay. All right. So Phillip Rivers threw up 29. Arizona's D threw up 23 from Michelle, 18 from Demarius Thomas, who decided to catch a couple balls this week.
She started DeMarco Murray.
DeMarco Murray didn't even get a single carry.
No, he had 2 carries
for negative yards. Oh, he got 3. Okay. Russell Wilson got 34 for him. Jay Hill 13, Matt Forte 15. We're not going to check their benches because, quite frankly, it doesn't matter who's on their benches. They both suck.
Danny and Andrew in the Sacco final.
Who you got for that? Or do predictions? Let's do predictions after.
Yeah, predictions.
Okay, so let's talk about the most meaningless game in the week. So it started off as a kicker battle.
Wait, was it not a kicker?
I'll tell you what happened. So what happened was Stephen Houch was winning by 1 after the kicker battle. So Dom thought if Drew Brees gets negative points, I win. Technically I lose, but I win a higher draft pick. So he tried to start Drew Brees, and Drew Brees threw up 36.
Obviously, Brees wouldn't throw negative points, but I guess anything is possible. I mean, I don't mind that. Dom still won the kicker battle, so like it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't change it. But man, could you imagine if Brees lost? That would be a riot. Pete, you might be the hardest person to trade with in the world. I offered you like 4 different things for Randall Cobb. You should have done it because he got like negative points. I think I even offered you Stephen Diggs. Like last week, and Diggs might have actually helped you. But
having a tough time getting open.
You're an idiot. That's okay. We all got to lose somewhere. All right, so let's hit the semifinals. Let's talk about the most interesting game of the week.
This might have been like the greatest game in our league's history.
I think it was.
Considering it came down to the 1-yard line, is John's player going to get the ball? Me and him are standing right beside each other, shitting our pants. Like, it's just the most intense feeling.
And then it came out at the very last play, too.
Yeah.
Okay, so Jacqueline's Bush Forever conquered the Beckhams, and I say conquered because John was absolutely indestructible this year. John, you had a great season. Enjoyed 3rd place.
Most cases, 157 points will get you a victory.
But not this week.
But not this week because David Johnson.
Let's break into the head-on-head matchup. So we had Tom Brady versus Cam Newton. Tom Brady had 25. Good week for Tom Brady. Tennessee's got a good team. He's got to go against the Jets next week, but Tennessee's got a good team. Only put up 25 though. Cam Newton, he's a fucking
MVP.
He's an alien. Like he's from a different planet. And
he's playing unreal.
I don't care how many people he dabs to, how many people he props. He's got no running back in there. His best receiver's name is Ted Ginn Jr., who can't catch a ball to save his fucking life.
He's fast as fuck.
But he can't catch anything. If they had Benjamin, like, and this
imagine next year.
This is the most underrated 14-0 team I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Like, no love. at all.
If they keep that defense
They're not
together,
even
get Calvin.
like I think they're.
back.
Some people are saying they're the
damn.
third best team in the conference behind the Seahawks and Arizona.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like by power rankings.
So Cam Newton went
Whatever
55.
that is, like
And power rankings is based from week to week. They haven't lost. They should be number
they
one.
haven't lost. Yeah, they deserve to be number
Julio
one.
Jones had a 17 against Brandon Cooks 18. Fitzgerald, so Joey's +1 there, but Fitzgerald was 4 to AJ Green's 3. Hey, if you want AJ Green to throw up 3 again this week, I'll be okay with that.
He didn't play the second half. They didn't need him. They were up by 24-0.
Yeah.
They said you can sit,
Yeah.
and he had 1 catch, 37 yards.
So Brandon Cooks had 18 to Julio Jones 17. Damian Dola had
Oh,
-1.
boy. Oh boy,
That sucks.
that was bad.
That almost cost Joey the week. To Odell's 14. Odell's could have had 25. Easy. Williams.
John can't use him next week. He's suspended.
D'Angelo Williams had 11 against a stout Denver team, which is good. Frank Gore had 5, which is
11 points is good against Denver.
yeah.
That's what I traded for.
LaShawn McCoy had 2 points. Got injured, 2 points. David Johnson, player of the week, maybe player of the season, maybe
What a
pickup
pickup.
of the season. Even if Ellington comes back,
Clutch one. Oh, he's gonna touch the field so much more.
40 points. 40.
4-0.
That might be the highest point total by a position player, not a quarterback, in our postseason history.
Probably.
40.
We don't record shit like this, but it sounds about right.
Reed had 20 to Olsen's 13. Good tight ends both ways. Charizard had 13 to Hightower's 8, which could have been a lot more.
Oh man, I was scared.
Gowski has 21 to Walsh. Why do you start Blair Walsh?
Well, my rationale is Minnesota's not good enough to score a shit ton of touchdowns.
See, that's what I said about Matt Prater, and then he
But
missed the
they're not
kick.
bad enough to be stuck in their own end of the field. I don't know.
That's the thing with everybody.
Kickers are like
Yeah.
so random. I
But then-
tried to rationalize.
But 21, that's a huge kicker score. But look, Gostkowski the weeks before,
He drafted Gostkowski like 3 weeks ahead of, or 3 rounds ahead of everyone else.
and he's been the best kicker.
Yeah, he's because
Houston's got 20, Seattle had 18.
clutch pickup.
Okay, so Joey took it over by 3. Let's take a look at the bench.
Oh man.
Joey left Emmanuel Sanders on the bench, and that was pretty much the only thing that really mattered. I think Rashad Jennings was a pickup, so it doesn't actually count as being on his
Yeah,
bench.
he picked him up after the fact.
Yeah, and so Joey won this week, had the better team this week. John, congratulations. You're a great
It's a
champion.
hell of a game, man.
And it
Be
just,
proud.
Yeah, be proud, but you lost.
But you lost.
Okay, so let's look at the other
For next
semifinal.
week.
We got Stroke of Luck taking on Ed and Eddie. Me and Jordan
shittier.
have had this love-hate relationship all year. I've chirped you. You've chirped me. I said, we'll see how everything finishes. You finished ahead of me. We've had the same record, but you finished ahead of me. And then we met.
Ooh.
And I buried you. Top through bottom, buried you. Trade rape of the year is going to go to me for trading
What was the trade?
Derek Carr, who got 25, for Tyrod
It was a
Taylor,
pickup.
for Tyrod Taylor, who got 32, and Jeremy Maclin. He gave me Tyrod and Maclin for Derek Carr.
Did he really?
Yes. And the only reason I did is because I thought Luck was coming back. Thank you.
Oh my
Okay,
God,
so
that's
Tyrod
hilarious.
at 32, Maclin at 11, Danny Woodhead, best pickup after Johnson, had 30.
Jesus Christ.
Stephen Diggs, who I decided to start, or Stephen Diggs, however the fuck he says his name, who I decided to start
He's
the
been really
morning
cold
of.
lately,
Yeah,
so,
terrible.
like,
So in
that
his
was
last 3 weeks,
Clutch start.
in his last 3 weeks, he had 1, 2, 3, 6, 5, 4. So his last 6 weeks, he had less than 18 points. This week, he had 18 points. Kansas City had 27 on D. Jordan got 26 from Cincy.
8-game winning streak for them.
Yeah.
Them Chiefs.
And 16 from Doug Baldwin. I don't understand how,
Doug Baldwin keeps doing it. 4 weeks, 10 points.
yeah, 10 touchdowns.
Yahoo told Andrew to drop Doug Baldwin, so he did, and then Doug Baldwin the next 4 weeks after scored 10 touchdowns. Typical Billy on.
Jordan left Bilal Powell on the bench instead of Chris Ivory. Bilal Powell had 13, Ivory had 3.
Yeah, but you start Ivory in that situation.
Lockett at
it's
15.
just whoever's feeling it.
Yeah, Lockett
It's
at
too
15. No,
unpredictable.
yeah. I think Rawls is a keeper for Jordan. What do you think?
If Marshawn retires, then yeah.
Yeah, I think Rawls is just like keeper.
What's up?
That's all right.
All right.
We're filming this week's video update for our fantasy league.
Oh, nice.
Okay, so now we're gonna look at the games this week. We got to make some predictions.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, so we'll
Let's
take.
start
a
with
look
the championship game.
No, I don't want to work.
You want to
Let's
start with the
Yeah,
consolation?
give them some time. Time.
Okay.
All right, so we're just gonna look at the Sacco Championship because I don't think there's an actual. Oh, there's an. Do you want to look at the 9th place game
No, we're not going to look at
or the 7th place game? Let's just look at Sacco Bowl. So we got Benny and the Jets against Sanu Canoe.
Oh my god, these are two terrible teams.
You want to run through Benny and I'll run through Sanu?
Okay, so for Benny, we got Blake Bortles. Got a good matchup against a shitty New Orleans defense. We saw Matt Stafford score those 3 touchdowns. I think you hit the table. Make sure the camera's still set up well. Perfect. So, Stafford had a lot of points against New Orleans defense. Blake Bortles looking to do the same. Game doesn't mean anything for either team, so tic-tac. Jarvis Landry, he's a stud. Alshon Jeffrey, he's a stud. Sean Jackson could have a good game against Philly. It all depends on Kirk Cousins. Latavius Murray, he's not injured. He keeps touching the ball more than any other running back in the league. That might be a surprising fact for a few of you. Could put up 12 points like he's projected.
Did you get that one from Red Zone? Where'd you pull that stat from?
Man, I just watch a shit ton of football.
All right.
There's a reason why I came first place and I'm in the championship game right now. I put in research during the summer. That's pretty much my job.
As soon as your season started going bad, you're like, it's all. And now it's all research. Shut up.
It's mostly luck. Okay,
finish
Gio Bernard, Denver's D, tic-tac. Julius Thomas, is he any good? I haven't really been following
They're playing New
Jacksonville that
Orleans.
well. He's got a good matchup. He's playing New Orleans. John Brown, solid player. He's too boomer bust. It's either he catches those long balls or he doesn't. But I think Eifert might be coming back this week, so you may want to monitor that, Andrew.
You got Jordan Matthews on the bench.
Yeah, you start J Matt. Don't be fucking stupid, Andrew. Maybe start him in your flex instead of J Brown.
Yeah.
That's the only thing you decide between. Either way, you got good wide receivers this week.
All right, Snook News got Russell Wilson playing St. Louis, who I tried to acquire, but I could not. But that's okay. I think Russell gets 30. I do think that.
He's
Brandon Marshall.
He's not going to give that up.
Brandon Marshall is a stud. I was going to give luck for him. Brandon Marshall is a stud. Allen Robinson is a stud.
He didn't make the Pro Bowl.
Yeah, that was the biggest
Calvin Johnson made the Pro Bowl.
Sometimes they make it on
it's
name.
It's a fan vote.
Yeah, but like Kobe's going to make it to the All-Star game, and he should.
Yeah, he should not.
He should be there. He's like the... Never mind. This is a debate.
He dropped 31 points last night.
And I see that clutch jumper. Okay, Dante Moncrief has a good matchup against Miami. However, I don't even know... Like, Charlie Whitehead, I think, is playing QB. Can he even lift the ball?
I should fucking pick up Miami's defense.
Okay,
Goddamn.
this guy... Danny, why are you starting both Chicago running backs? Like, pick one.
Danny,
seriously, you
care about fantasy.
Will Tye, Jeremy Hill. Yeah, Danny, you're going to be the sacco. Your team sucks.
I would start Shane Vereen over Jeremy Langford this week.
I might even start CJ Spiller.
Shane Vereen's good, man. You dump him the
You know
ball.
what, Danny? You should probably start Arian Foster. Your team sucks. You're garbage.
Wait, who are we picking to lose the game, not to win?
Yeah, Danny's going to lose and be Sacco.
Danny's going to lose and be Sacco.
Okay, let's hit third place.
Okay.
All right, so third place is a great matchup between the Beckhams and Ed, and Eddie.
Still worth something, $50.
Yeah, you get your money back.
I'll get to the payments later because 3 of you fuckers still owe me. I'll make a post about it.
Does the people in the Sacco Bowl owe you?
I hope not. Oh, fuck. Probably Danny owes me. I feel like Danny's a flop when it comes to money like that.
Okay.
He's going to get angry at me.
So Ed, and Eddie's got starting Derek Carr. He's starting the Nut Hopkins.
Duck!
And Hopkins is only projected at 11 against Tennessee. He had a letdown week for you last week, thank God.
It's because he doesn't know week to week who's throwing him the ball.
Hopkins going to get 15 this week. Calvin Johnson's going to get 15. Lamar Miller will get 10.
I think Calvin Johnson's going to get 15.
I think so.
He had 1 catch last week. You hope so because you're starting Matt Stafford.
I am. Ben Watson at tight end. Jordan, your tight end sucks. Like, Ben Watson is so hit and miss. It's not even funny. I got Gronk.
I got Kelsey.
Don't talk to him later after the season. Cincinnati's D against Denver. I like that play on Monday night. I think Cincinnati shows up for Monday night. I think Cincinnati wins in Denver.
In Denver. Wow.
I think Cincinnati wins that game.
I hope they do.
I think it's 13 to 10.
Contributes to that.
I think it's going to be 13 to 10. Relax.
Defensive showdown. I could see that happening.
Yeah, I just don't think either team has a quarterback that can throw the ball. All right, John's team.
Oh, yeah. Cam Newton's a stud. Larry Fitz. He's really hit or miss, that guy. It depends. If Arizona's winning at the beginning of the game, they're going to run the ball with David Johnson. That's just how they play.
Yeah.
But if they're throwing, Larry Fitz will probably...
I don't know if David Johnson needs a lot of carries this week because they're playing Green Bay. Clay Matthews is a stud there. Okay.
I'm telling you, I got bad matchups. Green Bay's got a good defense this year.
Okay, we keep foreshadowing the championship.
Julio Jones.
He's a monster.
I think he's hit or miss against Carolina. Yeah. This one's in Atlanta, so I guess that helps, but Josh Norman's pretty good. Are we being recorded still?
We're still being recorded.
Good. John, with a good pickup, Ruben Randall, because ODB's out. Wow, what a good pickup that was. Frank Gore.
I think he picked him up though before the suspension.
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh, lucky. Frank Gore.
Didn't last week you said that they didn't have another receiver besides Odell? That was what you said in your video update. They have nobody else besides Odell.
Oh yeah, and who caught touchdowns? Will Ty.
Everybody caught a touchdown. There's 5 different guys caught a touchdown. All right.
So maybe I lied. Whatever. Greg Olson's a stud. Jennings, I don't know. Minnesota's got a decent defense. Hightower's probably got a good matchup. Kickers are random, and Seattle doesn't have a quarterback. So John's team's looking pretty good this week, even with ODB out, because he picked up the next best option.
Yeah.
Ruben Randall.
He's got anybody on his bench?
If I were him, I'd start Darren McFadden.
He's not starting Darren McFadden.
Whatever.
I think he's trading Darren McFadden.
He's gonna. Man, why are there so many trades? This is why we should have a trade deadline, guys.
Shut your
Jesus
mouth. You picked up
Christ.
D'Angelo Williams. All right. You ready for this?
Well, who's gonna win the third place game?
John.
Okay, so we're both in agreement, John. Okay, John's got a better team than you, Jordan. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
but
and Julio's an animal.
Julio's just. I hope he has a huge week. I put a bet on Bodog saying Julio would lead the league in receiving yards, and he's 40 yards behind AB right now.
How much was your bet?
$5.
What's it pay?
32.5.
So you'd make $150.
No, I put down $5 to make 32.5.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah.
I think you meant to play 32.5 to 1.
No. That's pretty insane. He's too good to have odds that.
Yeah, that's what I was like. That's...
Okay, whatever. Let's get to the game between me and this fucker right here.
Alright, I'll do your team, you do my team?
Tom Brady, stand up.
Still got the tag on. It's a nice jersey.
Whatever. I
Guys,
just picked it up
if you
today
need
'cause I just got
jerseys,
back.
if you need jerseys, I get them for $65. Unless we buy a big group, I get them for cheaper.
That's true. Okay, let's get to these matchups. I'm going to do Dan's team. He's going to do my team. I don't know if you heard that. Whatever. Matt Stafford against San Fran. The game is in Detroit. This was a clutch trade by Dan. It's a good matchup.
I think I'm picking up Darren McFadden too, so he'll be starting in there somewhere.
I hate this fucking bullshit. How
Probably
you guys
for
do.
Stefan Diggs.
You guys fucking do this.
I want to give you all the variables.
We need a trade deadline.
No,
This
no,
shit
no.
pisses me off so much.
John's getting a first round pick for him.
Jesus fucking Christ. Ty, it's in Miami.
He already said yesterday? He said they need to throw more deep balls. He called out the coaching staff. How'd that work for Sammy Watkins?
Decent matchup in Miami, let's just say that. Brent Grimes is a decent corner. They're about the same height, Ty and Brent Grimes, so we'll see what happens. Alan Hearns,
Not on.
obviously a good matchup. I'm kind of pissed about that. Cleveland, I'm not sure the status of Joe Hayden, if he plays or not, but if Joe Hayden plays, Macklin's shut down. If not, that's another good matchup for Dan. Danny Woodhead against Oakland. Woodhead's hit or miss. Like before his 30-point performance last week, he was shit.
Melvin Gordon's hurt. Not playing.
Fuck off. Denard Robinson against New Orleans. Good matchup again. Gronk
It's
is
always
always a
good
good matchup. Stephen
Darren
Diggs
McFadden
or
against
Darren
Buffalo.
McFadden.
Against Buffalo.
We'll see. Kickers are random. Cleveland. It's in Kansas City too. I'm telling you, Dan's on paper because of the matchups. He's got the better team this week.
Every
but
week.
Fantasy football is fucking random. Not every week.
Why are you projecting you win by
first place.
19 points? We had the same record.
Because fantasy
Shut your
football is
mouth.
fucking random. That's why. Okay, whatever.
Okay.
I'm still gonna beat you. Obviously.
Okay, what do you think? How many points do you think I'm going to get?
I think you're gonna get 105 points,
You think I'm actually going to get
and I'm gonna
100?
score 110. That's my prediction.
I have Kansas City's defense against Cleveland. Kansas City could get 110
You're
points.
wearing Johnny Manziel's shirt right now.
That's because it's good omen, because I want this fucker to get hurt. Okay, so let's hit Jacqueline's Bush. Jacqueline's Bush finished first. Biggest, most impressive victory in the last 3 years happened yesterday for them, and that's very good. But now we're going to talk about real men and real championships. So, Jacqueline's Bush got Tom Brady against the Jets. I don't think New England has anything to play for. Like, they have to play for home field, but they can
Home
lose
field
this week
still.
and win next week.
If Cincinnati wins, they
Yeah.
don't get it all the way through.
Cincinnati's got 3 losses, right?
They're 11-3.
Okay. But they don't have the head-to-head.
Yeah, well,
Okay, so they
New
do have
England loses the next 2 weeks.
They got something to play for. Tom Brady's been on a little bit of a cold streak, so I expect him to break out. However, his best receiver is Brandon LaFell, who needs to get like permanent sticky on his hands. Gronk's healthy, so I think they're going to try and run the ball. They just picked up Steven Jackson. I think they want to get the run game settled down before
Establish
the
that
playoffs.
shit.
But the Jets have a good run defense. I think Tom Brady gets 25, probably where he's at.
That's a good projection.
And that's good. AJ Green against Denver. This might be the hardest matchup of the week. Now, AJ Green's a great receiver. He's top 4 or 5 in the league. The issue is the guy throwing it to him threw 2-yard passes.
Can't trust him yet.
And is most famous because his wife's a dime. Brandon Cooks against Jacksonville. Brandon Cooks is a great receiver. I think they're going to have a big week against Jacksonville. I expect a shootout. I don't think he's going to get 18 again, but I think he can get 14 to 15.
That's a good number.
Emmanuel Sanders against Cincinnati. I think Emmanuel Sanders is toast this week.
I don't want to start him this week, but
It's a
nothing
tough play.
better on the waiver wire, and I can't start Devin Funchess.
D. Williams against
Gotta go
Baltimore. D'Angelo Williams, great trade. Baltimore's got a decent run defense. It's in Baltimore, and I think
They just gave up 13 points to Charkandrick West. I could see D'Angelo Williams hitting that 15-point
in
projection.
Kansas City.
No, the game was in Baltimore.
Was
week.
it?
Yeah.
Wow, Kansas State put up 30 on the road?
Yeah.
Yeah, Baltimore's, but again, it's a division game too, right? I think D'Angelo Williams does get to 13, maybe 14. I don't know if he gets to 15. He's going to have to get to touchdowns, and I know they want to keep throwing with Ben. This would be the player that decides the week, in my opinion. David Johnson against Green Bay.
It scares me, though, because he had such a big week last week. He's going to be a dud this week. That's usually how it goes in fantasy.
He's got a few things that are going to be concerned. Number one is Matthews is on the other side of the ball, probably going to be shadowing him most of the game. Number two is if Green Bay can get a lead, then they're going to be throwing the ball. Number three, it's
He's in there on passing downs, though.
It is home.
Depends, though.
Yes.
Ellington's health. Another issue.
Yeah, he is home. David Johnson gets 10 to 14, and if he gets under 20, I win this week.
Yeah.
Reed's projected to get 10, one more than Gronk. He's playing at Philadelphia. I think the weather's going to be really bad in Philadelphia this week, and I don't think Washington's going to throw the ball that much.
Do you actually know the weather?
I actually checked the weather for this one because I didn't know how he was projected. They're expecting snow. Jordan Reed might get 10, but I don't know if that's a good play. Charizard West against Cleveland. Charizard West is going to run all over Cleveland. They're toast. And then Houston at Tennessee. You're starting Houston? I know
Tennessee's starting to back up.
I know Mariota's
Yeah,
hurt, but
so-
like, I don't know about that, man.
Starting Mettenberg.
Yeah, but Tennessee's got some talent there.
They have nothing to play for. I don't know.
It's a division game.
This one could go either way.
Houston needs to win this game.
Oh yeah, because
It's
they're.
playoffs. If Houston loses
they're
this
only one
game-
ahead of Indianapolis.
Yeah,
right
if
now.
Houston wins and Indy win, if Houston loses and Indy wins, which is actually likely because they're
Yeah.
playing in Miami. Andrew Luck coming back next week, a week too late. Okay, well, it's going to be a tight, Joe. You're going to get 110 points, I think, and I think I'm going to get 127.
127.
Or like,
Quite the bold prediction there, Dan.
or like 87 points.
I think you got good matchups here, and you should win this week. But it's fantasy football; anything can happen. I don't know if anybody's been watching the league lately, but Pete makes all his fantasy decisions by flipping a coin. So
You're not going to start Travis Kelce against Cleveland?
no.
I think you should.
I'm gonna
make that-
roll with what's hot, man. Jay Reed's been on fire.
I bet
lately.
you that's going to be your biggest. What about Buffalo against Dallas? Dallas has got a 4-string QB. You're going to start Houston at Tennessee or Buffalo at home?
These are some decisions that need to be researched before Sunday.
Okay, and I got Christian Michael.
Never mind by Saturday, because Jordan Reed plays on Saturday night.
Oh, it's a Saturday night game? Good. I love when teams play on Saturday night,
Only twice a year, week 15, week 16.
which is good. And I'll tell you why it's good, because last week Ivory played on Saturday night and got spunked on. All right.
Spunked.
Well, are we out or you want to talk about the awards?
We'll do it next week once the league's over.
All right. Well, I'll see you next week.
This is the week 15 video update, bitches. We're in H-Town, Candelas' kitchen. Y'all already know what's good.
I'm going to be cooking up a fresh serving of Jacqueline's Bush. Raw.
That sounds tasty, but I bet John would want to eat that shit.
John? Why are we always chirping John?
Because it's too easy. He's a virgin fuckboy. He's going to try and get laid tonight.
Hey.
And he's probably not.
Hit it once for me, bro. All right. Peace out, everybody.
Let's get it, bitches.